Breaking vandals at Mar-a-Lago. Police on scene. Security is on high alert. By Liberty Bell for dailyvine.com. Since President Trump has been in office, the left has been in an uproar and doing their best to create as much civil unrest as possible. These angry leftists, in their rage over the fact that Trump trounced Hillary in the 2016 presidential election, have been fanning the flames of division in our country and promoting violence against the president. Over the last year, several liberal Democrat politicians and unhinged Hillary Clinton fanatics have made explicit death threats against President Trump, which has kept the Secret Service on high alert. Now, over this holiday weekend, President Trump and his family had an urgent situation unfolding that had the police rushing to the scene and has everyone wondering when the violence will end. There was a time in our nation's history that no matter who won the presidential election, the American people and the loser of the election would band together behind the elected president for the good of the nation. However, those days seem far behind after the last 8 years of Barack Obama. See, you let crap into the White House, crap is what we're going to get. And his divisive nature that thrust our country into constant turmoil. He did that, he did. Now, instead of those in the Democrat Party cheering on President Trump to ensure that he does a job well done for the American people, they have been actively doing their best to sabotage his presidency. For instance, over the last year, the left has been doing whatever they can to oust Trump from office, with their phony Russian collusion story that has gone on too long, I might say, and due to Jeff Sessions recusing himself, okay? And since that has not worked the way they had hoped, they are turning to threats of physical violence. Threats of violence towards President Trump is not anything new in this brave new world, quote, of politics. In fact, just earlier last month, Democratic Congressman Tom Suozzi promoted acts of violence against Trump during a town hall meeting he attended. Then, last year, Missouri Democrat State Senator Maria Chappelle Nadal posted on Facebook that she hoped that President Trump was assassinated. Are you starting to notice a pattern here? So, it should come at no surprise that civilians in the country would attack Trump, his family, and now his property, which is what happened over the weekend at Mar-a-Lago Resort. Look what they did. Hoodlums, this is what I'm saying. Instead of doing something constructive, this is what they do. They should get a job, I suggest. Here is more from Local 10 News. Someone in West Palm Beach, Florida took the term paint the town red a bit too literal on Saturday night. The entrance to Trump International Golf Club, the president's course du jour, while at the so-called Winter White House in Mar-a-Lago, had new decoration on Saturday evening in the form of red paint splattered all over one of the entrance signs. The red paint was tossed haphazardly on the left entrance with a can of paint visible on the ground. It's unclear exactly when the vandalism happened. 2 vans from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department were on scene investigating the apparent vandalism Saturday at about 10 p.m. Neither the U.S. Secret Service nor the Sheriff's Department responded to inquiries from ABC News Saturday night. Donald Trump spent Saturday at Trump International Golf Club, according to the Tampa Bay Times, though it's not clear if he was on the course. Trump was at the club on Friday as well. The president is usually secretive about whether he actually hits the links or not. Fox News host Sean Hannity and PGA golfer Dustin Johnson spent time with Trump at the golf club on Saturday as well, according to Palm Beach Post reporter George Bennett. Donald Trump Jr. shared a photo on Instagram of his daughter Kay with Johnson, the current world #1 player and 2016 U.S. Opener winner, on the course. It's not clear whether any of the Trumps were at the club when the vandalism occurred. Trump opened the golf club in '99, the first of what is now many courses in his portfolio. According to ABC News analysis of public records of Trump's schedule, the president spent 109 days at one of his properties in his first year in office. The president's Mar-a-Lago estate is just a 15-minute drive from Trump International. So the Hill reported entrance to Trump International Golf Club in Florida splattered with red paint. Now, while this attack on Trump's property is disgusting, it is not the first time it has been done. Earlier last year, another of Trump's hotels were vandalized when a light was projected onto the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. Several anti-Trump messages. Here is more from Business Insider. Several messages were displayed in a bluish light. The Washington Post reported that the words say, "Pay Trump bribes here." You sure they didn't confuse that with Hillary's bribes or Obama's bribes? I mean, I think the libs have it a little backwards here. Appeared at the entrance of the building along with arrow pointing towards the entrance of the hotel. You know, see, this is disgraceful in this country. Why? Because there is no law. There is no law in this country at this point in time. When we have all these politicians running rampant, such as Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and Obama and all of them, and running rampant in this country without arrest being made, and it broadcasted what they did to this country to be broadcasted, the lawlessness will continue. You know, they're talking about Trump taking bribes. How about Hillary? Pay to play, taking so much money from the Russians that they so supposedly hate so much. Another projection read, "Emoluments welcome." An apparent reference to the emoluments clause that became a point of contention amid arguments about Trump's financial conflicts of interest in the earlier days of his presidency. The emoluments message was displayed over a backdrop of Turkey's flag. Whether or not you agree with the president in office, there is a proper way to air your grievances, but to destroy private property is not the way. Well, again, where are the cameras? Where are the arrests? One can only hope that the people who did this to Trump's resort will be found and prosecuted. If they haven't been yet, they never will be, to the fullest extent of the law, to send a clear message to others who may think this behavior is acceptable when it most certainly isn't. You're going to tell me they have cameras everywhere. They tape everything you say. Everything is recorded. And they didn't catch the perpetrators instantly? Come on. I mean, if they want to catch somebody, believe you me, within seconds they'd have them caught. You know? I mean, it's just that simple. They have so much surveillance going on us. Yet we don't know who they are, and they still didn't catch them. They should have caught them on the spot. Come on. This is a joke, especially at this particular address here. Come on. You know, this whole thing is a joke. That's basically the only thing that I can come up with. I'm very, disappointed in the way things are running in this country. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.